We will now have closing statements. Each candidate will have 1.5 minutes. Before, though, I want to thank you all, both candidates and the audience, for demonstrating your civic concern by attending this event and for the respect you have shown throughout the evening. Don't forget to pick up league material on your way out, and most importantly, don't forget to vote on Tuesday, November 8th. Mr. Vitolo will begin with his closing statement. You have 1.5 minutes.
Okay. I'm a nurse. One of the skills that I have learned is the skill of listening. And listening doesn't only involve hearing somebody, it involves hearing somebody and doing something about it. I've been going door to door listening to people, and they've been expressing that it's very, very hard out there. They're sick and tired. They're fed up with Washington and business as usual. They've had enough of lifetime politicians who reserve a life preserver for themselves while the ship is going down. They've had enough of professional politicians who create regulations that crush businesses and construct mandates that make it impossible for our hardworking farmers to earn a living. And yet they stand in Washington and they pontificate with prolific verbosity, spouting off great things that they have done, and when in essence the only thing they've done is used code talk, investment. Take our tax dollars out of our pockets and put it someplace where we don't want it to be. I think that we need to bring sanity back to Washington. We need to bring sanity back to America. That there might be sanity in the courts of justice, and that the people's voice might be heard in the halls of the legislature, and that our leaders would truly pledge their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honors to the task that is set before them, serving the public. It's time to take America back, because the barbarians are at the gate. The barbarians are at the gate, and they will take America down. We need to take America back and get rid of the power cartel in Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Mr. Vitolo. Hold, please. Wait. We'll hear from Mr. Tonko.
Thank you.
You have 1.5 minutes.
Thank you. Again, thanks to our hosts, the League and the Chamber, and to Mary, and to Karen, and to Matt, and to Steve for what was, I think, a very informative evening. And thank you, Joe Vitolo, for offering a choice to the voters. I believe that my background as an engineer in this area of the country where we have this innovation economy rising, that is most exponentially rising, is an important opportunity for me to provide for the policy discussion and the resource advocacy as we grow that foundation. That's not to suggest everyone will go down that innovation route along science and tech and engineering, but it is an axis, a major axis for our regional economy. My assignments to energy and commerce, my assignment to science and tech are important. And my background is, I think, a hand-in-glove fit, basing my strengths on where I can best help and insert into the policy discussion. But it's also the best strength, I think, for this district, which has tremendous innovation skills, has a great foundation. Much talk about connecting with the voters and to the electorate and to the general public you serve. I am proud of the dialogue, the connection that I have made, the trust people have placed in me, and that's across every demographic, age, income strata, race, creed. I've been out there working in the district for years and getting to know people, and it's, I think, that order of connection, being there every moment, working with them to develop an agenda that offers, I think, the soundness of trust and connection. With that, I thank everyone for this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Tonko. Now, please. Thank you very much. Now we have time for all of you to come and meet your candidates. Just remember, we have to be out of the library by 9 o'clock. Thank you again for coming.